Hey guys, I'm Maddie and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a video that I haven't done in a very long time, and that is picking out a to be read list for the month of March. It's actually March 2nd when I'm filming this, and we're getting a little bit of a late start to the month. So recently I've been finding myself finishing a book and not knowing what I want to start next, so I think if I have a list then it'll kind of narrow down my options, because I find I have too many books I want to read right now, so then I kind of get put into this analysis paralysis and I don't know what to read next, so then I just don't read at all. But if I have a list that I'm trying to work through, then it'll kind of like guide my choices and give me some direction for what I want to read in the month. I am a big mood reader, so we'll see how this goes. I haven't really stuck to a TBR before, but I'm gonna really try my hardest this month because I want to see if I can do it. And I have so many books that I want to get through right now on both my physical shelf and also on my Kindle. This little beauty, this will be the first full month that I'll have my Kindle that I can read on, I think. I got it in February. But anyways, let's crack open. I was gonna say an Alani, but no, this is a Celsius. I'm also on a big straw kick right now. Not that this contributes to the video whatsoever, but it just sets the mood. Okay, I also don't have a jar. We are going to be using my little Chip mug. I got him at Disney, and I don't want to use him for coffee. So he's been kind of sitting on my shelf, not really having much of a purpose. So what better purpose than to be a little TBR mug? He's so cute. I love him. Okay, I also used sticky notes, like Post-its, for this. So some of them kind of stick together, and it is full to the brim. So I'm going to kind of, I have shaken this up, but we are going to pick 6, I think. That is kind of a high number, but I think 6 will be a good number. There are a bunch of books on my shelf that I would like to read this month, so I'm hoping I get some prompts that will allow me to choose those books, but obviously I've bought them. I want to read them, so let's do the first one. Oh, well, this one fell out, so. And as we will find out, I have a variety of prompts. I have different, like, tropes, genres, what the book looks like, different themes, that kind of thing. You'll get the gist of it. First one. Single dad. Okay. I know, is this a single dad? Ah, yes, this one's single dad. Okay, first book is Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage. This is the third book in a Rebel Blue Ranch novel. I think this is the most recent one. This book follows Teddy Anderson, which is Clementine from the first book, her best friend, and one of the Ryder brothers. This follows Gus Ryder, and he is a single dad to a 6-year-old daughter. And they are also not enemies, but that, like, Teddy and Gus just don't get along. And I think Teddy babysits for him. Yeah, I think Teddy starts to babysit for him, and it's a cowboy romance, a small town romance, all of the things. These books are super easy to fly through. So the first one is Done and Dusted, second is Swift and Saddled, third is Lost and Lassoed. Oh, the fourth one is Wild and Wrangled, and that comes out in April. That's very exciting. So yeah, these books follow the same brothers, except for the last book. It follows, like, side character friends, and Gus's ex-baby mama. Well, she is his baby mama, but they're, like, not together anymore. Anyways, I digress. First book, single dad, Lost and Lassoed. Also, how gorgeous is the cover? I'm so excited to read this. I think I bought this for myself at Christmas, maybe? Book numero uno. We are off to a great start. That is very exciting. I'm also going to try to pick books that are on my physical shelf or that are on my Kindle already, and not necessarily find new books. I want to work my way through my shelf. Okay. Next one. Oh, well, I dropped it, so we'll do this one. Okay, see, this is a theme or a trope genre. Can you read that? Romantasy. Oh boy, oh, do I have a few romantasies that I would like to read. So many options. I am torn between two books. Okay, these are the two books. Ooh, so sorry. Knocked you over there. I am torn between starting the Zodiac Academy. This is The Awakening, or starting Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I think I'm gonna go with Zodiac Academy. I think I'm ready to dive into this series. It is a long ass series. It is like 8+ books, I'm pretty sure. They are on Kindle Unlimited, so I can read it on my Kindle, which I probably will end up doing because I only own the first book. But I think this is a very, very spicy series, and I've heard that you have to kind of get your way through the first one to like for it to pick up a little bit more. But I think I'm ready to dive in and start this. It's about two sisters who are like unknown queens. I don't think they're queens, but like they're like heirs to a throne or something, and then they go into like this college and have to prove themselves. Honestly, I don't really know much about it. I just heard it's really good, that you get really connected to the characters. It's about high fae, and there's different POVs in this too. Second book is The Awakening, which is the first book of the Zodiac Academy, and that is for romantasy. Maybe Powerless will have its chance to shine this month. If I can speak. Wow, two great books so far. Not that there's really a bad choice in my shelf. Like, I like all of my books that I have for options. Is it a good one? I think that's upside down. Small Town. Another small town book. Okay, well. This is a hard one. This is hard. Like a small town romance or... Ooh, you know what I can do? This is like a seasonal book. Okay, we're going to do... This is a crusty ass book, might I add. I think I got this from the free library. But this is a small town romance, and this is Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. She is a Canadian author, and this actually takes place in Ontario. I'm pretty sure most of the places are there. Yeah, Muskoka Lakeside Resort, which is like kind of ish close to me, like within 2.5 hours. So I think this will be really cute to read. And kind of get me throughout this winter slump right now because we are heading into spring and it is miserable here in Ontario. Don't really know much about this other than it takes place in Ontario. Anyways, second book for Small Town. Third book for Small Town is Meet Me at the Lake. I hope it's on Kindle Unlimited because I really don't want to read this book. It's like kind of gross. Whatever. Okay. Wow, we were flying through this. Fourth book. Did I say we're doing 6 books? I think so. Okay, you look first. A book you know nothing about. Ah, okay. Okay. I have a book that I want to read for this, but it comes out on Kindle in a little bit, and I don't really want to read the physical copy of it. The book I want to pick for this, but I don't think I am, I'll just give it an honorary mention, is Split or Swallow by Lindsay Strobe. This is the out of print cover. I got my hands on it. It's so gorgeous. I love it. I love it. This is the indie version of it, but it is becoming traditionally published within the next like couple months. I think it comes out. Actually, I think it might come out soon. When does it come out? Hold on, maybe we can actually use this one. Because I don't want to read my physical copy of it because I want to keep it in really nice condition. And I heard that the new release will have bonus chapters. Again, I know nothing about this. I think it's like dystopian type, maybe a little bit of fantasy, but I don't know. I really don't know. Again, the title's what got me. Honestly, at first I thought it was a nonfiction book because it looks kind of like historical fiction-ish. And Lindsay's mom's quoted on the back saying a wild ride. So, When does this come out? And also it's getting a new title, and it's called Kiss of the Basilisk. Can I zoom in? That's what the new one looks like. I love it, but I love the title and the cover of the original more, so that's why I bought it. Oh, February 25th? Can I get it? Hold on. I thought it was being released in March. Maybe that's when, because there's a special Indigo version coming out, so maybe that's when that one comes out. I thought it came out March 3rd, which is still tomorrow when I'm filming this. So yeah, actually, okay, we're adding this one to the list. Long story short, a book you know nothing about. Split or Swallow. Wow, that was so good. That was so great. Perfect. Good timing. And yes, of course, I was one of those people who thought it said Spit or Swallow when I first looked at it. How could you not? How could you not? It's on Kindle Unlimited. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna have to pay for it. Okay. We might start with this one. I might read this right now. Oh my, that is awesome. Oh, that makes me so happy. I thought I was gonna have to pay for it on Kindle. Oh boy, oh, okay. This video just got that much more exciting. We have such great picks so far. Okay, 2 more to go. There's some of these that I'm like avoiding. Oh. Continue a series. Okay, well. There is a series I could finish right now. Maybe let's do that one. There are a few interconnected series that I'm reading, but I think we're going to finish a series. Do trilogies count? I'm counting a trilogy. I'd also count a duology, but to continue a series, we are also going to finish that up, and that is, oh, there's a sticker on it. Get off there. We don't need you. I did get this book for 25% off though, so that's a bonus. That is Sparrow and Scythe by Brynne Weaver. She is also a Canadian author, I think. Yeah, she is. She's definitely a Canadian author. And this is the final book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. We follow the Kane brothers, and this is about Fionn Kane and the motorcycle performer Rose Evans. Each book follows a different brother. So the first book is Butcher and Blackbird. Second is Leather and Lark. I finished this book in a single day. I binged it. It was so good. And then, so this one follows Sloane and Rowan Kane. This one follows Lachlan Kane and Lark. And then we have the third one. Follows Fionn and Rose. These are dark rom-coms. They are so funny. They are about like serial killers falling in love, murderers falling in love. It is such a good old time, and the covers are so gorgeous. They are like hilarious. They are spicy. They are sexy. They are fast. They are quick paced. They are action packed. They grab your attention. I'm very excited to read this. And in case you're one of those people, there is a playlist in the front. I am not one of those people who really listens to music when I read. I get very distracted very easily. So I like to sit in silence and read. Like even little background noises kind of like irritate me. So I probably will not be listening to that playlist. Final one. This one. Okay. What does it say? What is it? Okay. A book by an author with over 20 published books. Okay, this is gonna take me a minute. I'm gonna have to do some investigating, some research, because I did not actually have well, I have an author in mind. Oh, actually, okay. Yeah, I think I know. Give me 1 minute. Let me just regroup and I'll come back to you. Okay. One of my favorite authors that we're going to read is Rebecca Yarros, but there are 2 books that I'm torn between reading. Do I want to read a standalone by her or start an interconnected series? I think we're going to do a standalone. And this one's going to have to come from my Kindle because I only have an interconnected book by her. And it's on Kindle Unlimited, so that is a win. And I think this one, okay, so maybe I should just tell you what the freaking book is. So, a book by an author with over 20 published, excuse you, Frozen, sorry. Okay, we're back. Yeah, so the book we're going to be reading is Variation by Rebecca Yarros. I love Rebecca Yarros. I love all of her books so far. They've all been great. A lot of them are like either, we have obviously Fourth Wing, that series, the Empyrean series by her. And then a lot of her other books are like military, army, small town, single parent romances that are heart-wrenching and incredibly emotionally draining. So of course, why wouldn't we want to read one of her other ones? We gotta switch it up a little bit. We have too many like happy feel-good books so far, so we need some emotional damage done. And I think Variation is about a ballerina. This is also a book that I know very little about. But I'm very excited to read it because I think this is like, she's very proud of this book. Obviously she's proud of all of her books, but like this one has like a special place for her. I remember seeing a Facebook post about that. But yeah, we're gonna read Variation. Oh, I'm so excited. These are freaking wonderful books. All of these are great. Let me hold them all up for you so we can see them all. Plus, Variation. Look at all these beauties. Okay, that's exciting. Now I need to find a spot to put them that are kind of out of the way, but I also see them. I'm excited for all of these. The only one I'm not really excited about is Meet Me at the Lake. I don't know why. I'm just kind of like hesitant to read it. Even though I've only heard good things about it. Like everybody that I've heard talk about it has raved and said it's been really good and like a cutesy little feel-good fluffy romance. So I should be excited, but I'm just not in a real fluffy cutesy little romance mood. I'm like kind of dark and dreary right now. I just don't want to feel good. I want to feel emotionally wrecked. I want the chaos. I'm not sure what that says about my state of well-being right now, but that's not going to be the first book I start with. Oh, there's so many good ones I want to start with. I think I'm going to start Split or Swallow because I'm so excited, which isn't great because I have 2 tests this week, one of them being tomorrow, and I need to study today. So I think I might study, not that you really even care, but I think I'm going to study first and then be able to read for the rest of the day. I'm so excited. Oh, these are great. This was so fun. I had a great time. Why don't I do this more often? I think I'm going to start doing this every month. Because like I've seen all of these, I've had all of these books on my shelf for, I think the most recent one, well obviously the most recent one is Variation, but like the most recent physical copy book I added to my shelf was Scythe and Sparrow. And I think that was sometime in February. So like over a month. I've had, yeah, about a month, but all of these other books, actually that's a lie. Split or Swallow I've wanted to read for a few months, but I just finally got my hands on a physical copy, like literally a week ago. I think it came in on Wednesday. Okay, I digress. I've had not a lot. I haven't had these books for a super long time, but a lot of them I've had for quite a while or have been on my radar for quite a while, but then I would just get overwhelmed and not know what book I wanted to read next and not really have any direction for my reading, and I just pick up random books, which was fine and good, but I would like to make my way through my bookshelf because I have so many books that I haven't read yet and that I've just been like stockpiling, and I would like to finally read them. This makes me excited to read again. I went through a little bit of a slump there where I'm like, like I was reading but wasn't excited by reading. I wasn't looking forward to reading. I was just kind of reading because that's what I do. That's what I like to do. That's what I do in my free time and what makes me relax. I do it before bed, but I wasn't like super engaged with the books, if that makes sense. I was just kind of going through the motions. Anyways, I say all that and I'm gonna end this video. Thank you so much for joining me. This was a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be a quick little thing, but as we know, I am a chatty Cathy. I love to chat, especially about books and yeah, and about life and about me. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me and I will see you in my next one. Bye!